to Soundbites Academy. Let's talk about board games. Hey, have you played the new board game, Wingspan? I heard it's really popular right now.
Hey, have you played the new board game, Wingspan? I heard it's really popular right now.
Hey, have you played the new board game, Wingspan? I heard it's really popular right now.
Hey, have you played the new board game, Wingspan? I heard it's really popular right now.
I love playing board games with my family. It's a great way to bond and spend time together.
I love playing board games with my family. It's a great way to bond and spend time together.
I love playing board games with my family. It's a great way to bond and spend time together.
I love playing board games with my family. It's a great way to bond and spend time together.
What's your favorite board game of all time? I think mine has to be Settlers of Catan.
What's your favorite board game of all time? I think mine has to be Settlers of Catan.
What's your favorite board game of all time? I think mine has to be Settlers of Catan.
What's your favorite board game of all time? I think mine has to be Settlers of Catan.
Do you prefer playing competitive or cooperative board games? I like both, but sometimes cooperative games are more fun because everyone works together.
Do you prefer playing competitive or cooperative board games? I like both, but sometimes cooperative games are more fun because everyone works together.
Do you prefer playing competitive or cooperative board games? I like both, but sometimes cooperative games are more fun because everyone works together.
Do you prefer playing competitive or cooperative board games? I like both, but sometimes cooperative games are more fun because everyone works together.
I can't decide which board game to bring to our game night. Any suggestions? How about Codenames? It's always a crowd pleaser.
I can't decide which board game to bring to our game night. Any suggestions? How about Codenames? It's always a crowd pleaser.
I can't decide which board game to bring to our game night. Any suggestions? How about Codenames? It's always a crowd pleaser.
I can't decide which board game to bring to our game night. Any suggestions? How about Codenames? It's always a crowd pleaser.
Are you free this weekend? We should organize a board game tournament with our friends.
Are you free this weekend? We should organize a board game tournament with our friends.
Are you free this weekend? We should organize a board game tournament with our friends.
Are you free this weekend? We should organize a board game tournament with our friends.
Did you know that there are board games based on popular TV shows like Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead?
Did you know that there are board games based on popular TV shows like Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead?
Did you know that there are board games based on popular TV shows like Game of Thrones, and The Walking Dead.
Did you know that there are board games based on popular TV shows like Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead?
Board game cafes are becoming more popular nowadays. Have you been to one? We should check it out.
Board game cafes are becoming more popular nowadays. Have you been to one? We should check it out.
Board game cafes are becoming more popular nowadays. Have you been to one? We should check it out.
Board game cafes are becoming more popular nowadays. Have you been to one? We should check it out.
What's the most challenging board game you've ever played? For me, it has to be Pandemic. It's so hard to beat.
What's the most challenging board game you've ever played? For me, it has to be Pandemic. It's so hard to beat.
What's the most challenging board game you've ever played? For me, it has to be Pandemic. It's so hard to beat.
What's the most challenging board game you've ever played? For me, it has to be Pandemic. It's so hard to beat.
I love playing board games with my coworkers during our lunch break. It's a fun way to relax and socialize.
I love playing board games with my coworkers during our lunch break. It's a fun way to relax and socialize.
I love playing board games with my coworkers during our lunch break. It's a fun way to relax and socialize.
I love playing board games with my coworkers during our lunch break. It's a fun way to relax and socialize.
The rules of some board games can be a bit complicated, but it's worth it once you get the hang of it.
The rules of some board games can be a bit complicated, but it's worth it once you get the hang of it.
The rules of some board games can be a bit complicated, but it's worth it once you get the hang of it.
The rules of some board games can be a bit complicated, but it's worth it once you get the hang of it.
Have you ever played a board game from a different country? It's a great way to learn about different cultures.
Have you ever played a board game from a different country? It's a great way to learn about different cultures.
Have you ever played a board game from a different country? It's a great way to learn about different cultures.
Have you ever played a board game from a different country? It's a great way to learn about different cultures.
My favorite part of board games is the strategy involved. It's so satisfying when you make a good move.
My favorite part of board games is the strategy involved. It's so satisfying when you make a good move.
My favorite part of board games is the strategy involved. It's so satisfying when you make a good move.
My favorite part of board games is the strategy involved. It's so satisfying when you make a good move.
Do you prefer classic board games like Monopoly or newer games like Ticket to Ride? I like both, but newer games tend to have more creative themes.
Do you prefer classic board games like Monopoly or newer games like Ticket to Ride? I like both, but newer games tend to have more creative themes.
Do you prefer classic board games like Monopoly or newer games like Ticket to Ride? I like both, but newer games tend to have more creative themes.
Do you prefer classic board games like Monopoly or newer games like Ticket to Ride? I like both, but newer games tend to have more creative themes.
Have you ever attended a board game convention? It's a great way to meet other board game enthusiasts.
Have you ever attended a board game convention? It's a great way to meet other board game enthusiasts.
Have you ever attended a board game convention? It's a great way to meet other board game enthusiasts.
Have you ever attended a board game convention? It's a great way to meet other board game enthusiasts.
Board games are a great way to exercise your brain and improve your critical thinking skills.
Board games are a great way to exercise your brain and improve your critical thinking skills.
Board games are a great way to exercise your brain and improve your critical thinking skills.
Board games are a great way to exercise your brain and improve your critical thinking skills.
What's the most memorable moment you've had while playing a board game? I remember playing Risk for hours with my friends, and it was so intense.
What's the most memorable moment you've had while playing a board game? I remember playing Risk for hours with my friends, and it was so intense.
What's the most memorable moment you've had while playing a board game? I remember playing Risk for hours with my friends, and it was so intense.
What's the most memorable moment you've had while playing a board game? I remember playing Risk for hours with my friends, and it was so intense.
Board games can also be a great way to introduce kids to important skills like problem solving and teamwork.
Board games can also be a great way to introduce kids to important skills like problem solving and teamwork.
Board games can also be a great way to introduce kids to important skills like problem solving and teamwork.
Board games can also be a great way to introduce kids to important skills like problem solving and teamwork.
Some board games can also be played online, which is great for when you can't play in person.
Some board games can also be played online, which is great for when you can't play in person.
Some board games can also be played online, which is great for when you can't play in person.
Some board games can also be played online, which is great for when you can't play in person.
I love hosting board game nights at my house, and we always have a potluck so everyone brings a dish to share.
I love hosting board game nights at my house, and we always have a potluck so everyone brings a dish to share.
I love hosting board game nights at my house, and we always have a potluck so everyone brings a dish to share.
I love hosting board game nights at my house, and we always have a potluck so everyone brings a dish to share.
Board games come in all shapes and sizes, from miniature games to giant board games played on a lawn.
Board games come in all shapes and sizes, from miniature games to giant board games played on a lawn.
Board games come in all shapes and sizes, from miniature games to giant board games played on a lawn.
Board games come in all shapes and sizes, from miniature games to giant board games played on a lawn.
Do you prefer playing board games with a small or large group of people? I like both, but sometimes it's more fun with a larger group.
Do you prefer playing board games with a small or large group of people? I like both, but sometimes it's more fun with a larger group.
Do you prefer playing board games with a small or large group of people? I like both, but sometimes it's more fun with a larger group.
Do you prefer playing board games with a small or large group of people? I like both, but sometimes it's more fun with a larger group.
Board games can also be a great way to relieve stress and unwind after a long day.
Board games can also be a great way to relieve stress and unwind after a long day.
Board games can also be a great way to relieve stress and unwind after a long day.
Board games can also be a great way to relieve stress and unwind after a long day.
What's your favorite board game to play with your significant other? We love playing Jaipur. It's a two-player game that's really fun.
What's your favorite board game to play with your significant other? We love playing Jaipur. It's a two-player game that's really fun.
What's your favorite board game to play with your significant other? We love playing Jaipur. It's a two-player game that's really fun.
What's your favorite board game to play with your significant other? We love playing Jaipur. It's a two-player game that's really fun.
Some board games can also be used as educational tools for kids, teaching them about history, geography, and more.
Some board games can also be used as educational tools for kids, teaching them about history, geography, and more.
Some board games can also be used as educational tools for kids, teaching them about history, geography, and more.
Some board games can also be used as educational tools for kids, teaching them about history, geography, and more.
Let's organize a board game marathon this weekend and play different games for hours on end.
Let's organize a board game marathon this weekend and play different games for hours on end.
Let's organize a board game marathon this weekend and play different games for hours on end.
Let's organize a board game marathon this weekend and play different games for hours on end.
Board games can also be a great icebreaker activity when meeting new people.
Board games can also be a great icebreaker activity when meeting new people.
Board games can also be a great icebreaker activity when meeting new people.
Board games can also be a great icebreaker activity when meeting new people.
Some board games require a lot of luck, while others require more strategy and critical thinking.
Some board games require a lot of luck, while others require more strategy and critical thinking.
Some board games require a lot of luck, while others require more strategy and critical thinking.
Some board games require a lot of luck, while others require more strategy and critical thinking.
I love playing board games with my grandparents. It's a great way to spend time with them and learn from their wisdom.
I love playing board games with my grandparents. It's a great way to spend time with them and learn from their wisdom.
I love playing board games with my grandparents. It's a great way to spend time with them and learn from their wisdom.
I love playing board games with my grandparents. It's a great way to spend time with them and learn from their wisdom.
Board games can also be a great way to teach kids about sportsmanship and how to handle winning and losing.
Board games can also be a great way to teach kids about sportsmanship and how to handle winning and losing.
Board games can also be a great way to teach kids about sportsmanship and how to handle winning and losing.
Board games can also be a great way to teach kids about sportsmanship and how to handle winning and losing.
Have you ever played a board game that was based on a popular movie or TV show? I remember playing Harry Potter Clue, and it was so much fun.
Have you ever played a board game that was based on a popular movie or TV show? I remember playing Harry Potter Clue, and it was so much fun.
Have you ever played a board game that was based on a popular movie or TV show? I remember playing Harry Potter Clue, and it was so much fun.
Have you ever played a board game that was based on a popular movie or TV show? I remember playing Harry Potter Clue, and it was so much fun.
Some board games require a lot of setup and preparation time, while others can be played right out of the box.
Some board games require a lot of setup and preparation time, while others can be played right out of the box.
Some board games require a lot of setup and preparation time, while others can be played right out of the box.
Some board games require a lot of setup and preparation time, while others can be played right out of the box.
Board games can also be a great way to challenge yourself and learn new skills.
Board games can also be a great way to challenge yourself and learn new skills.
Board games can also be a great way to challenge yourself and learn new skills.
Board games can also be a great way to challenge yourself and learn new skills.
What's your favorite board game accessory? I love using custom dice with different designs on them.
What's your favorite board game accessory? I love using custom dice with different designs on them.
What's your favorite board game accessory? I love using custom dice with different designs on them.
What's your favorite board game accessory? I love using custom dice with different designs on them.
Board games can also be a great way to celebrate special occasions like birthdays and holidays.
Board games can also be a great way to celebrate special occasions like birthdays and holidays.
Board games can also be a great way to celebrate special occasions like birthdays and holidays.
Board games can also be a great way to celebrate special occasions like birthdays and holidays.
Do you prefer board games that are more fast-paced or slow-paced? I like both, but sometimes a slow-paced game can be more relaxing.
Do you prefer board games that are more fast-paced or slow-paced? I like both, but sometimes a slow-paced game can be more relaxing.
Do you prefer board games that are more fast-paced or slow-paced? I like both, but sometimes a slow-paced game can be more relaxing.
Do you prefer board games that are more fast-paced or slow-paced? I like both, but sometimes a slow-paced game can be more relaxing.
Some board games require a lot of physical activity, while others can be played while sitting down.
Some board games require a lot of physical activity, while others can be played while sitting down.
Some board games require a lot of physical activity, while others can be played while sitting down.
Some board games require a lot of physical activity, while others can be played while sitting down.
Board games can also be a great way to test your memory and recall skills.
Board games can also be a great way to test your memory and recall skills.
Board games can also be a great way to test your memory and recall skills.
Board games can also be a great way to test your memory and recall skills.
What's your favorite board game expansion pack? I love the Cities and Knights expansion for Settlers of Catan.
What's your favorite board game expansion pack? I love the Cities and Knights expansion for Settlers of Catan.
What's your favorite board game expansion pack? I love the Cities and Knights expansion for Settlers of Catan.
What's your favorite board game expansion pack? I love the Cities and Knights expansion for Settlers of Catan.
Board games can also be a great way to spark creativity and encourage imagination.
Board games can also be a great way to spark creativity and encourage imagination.
Board games can also be a great way to spark creativity and encourage imagination.
Board games can also be a great way to spark creativity and encourage imagination.
Do you prefer playing board games with a specific theme or genre? I love playing board games with a sci-fi or fantasy theme.
Do you prefer playing board games with a specific theme or genre? I love playing board games with a sci-fi or fantasy theme.
Do you prefer playing board games with a specific theme or genre? I love playing board games with a sci-fi or fantasy theme.
Do you prefer playing board games with a specific theme or genre? I love playing board games with a sci-fi or fantasy theme.
Some board games require a lot of social interaction and communication, while others can be played in silence.
Some board games require a lot of social interaction and communication, while others can be played in silence.
Some board games require a lot of social interaction and communication, while others can be played in silence.
Some board games require a lot of social interaction and communication, while others can be played in silence.
Board games can also be a great way to challenge your friends and family members to friendly competition.
Board games can also be a great way to challenge your friends and family members to friendly competition.
Board games can also be a great way to challenge your friends and family members to friendly competition.
Board games can also be a great way to challenge your friends and family members to friendly competition.
What's your favorite board game of the year so far? I really enjoyed playing The Quacks of Quedlinburg with my friends.
What's your favorite board game of the year so far? I really enjoyed playing The Quacks of Quedlinburg with my friends.
What's your favorite board game of the year so far? I really enjoyed playing The Quacks of Quedlinburg with my friends.
What's your favorite board game of the year so far? I really enjoyed playing The Quacks of Quedlinburg with my friends.
Board games can also be a great way to escape reality for a while and immerse yourself in a different world.
Board games can also be a great way to escape reality for a while and immerse yourself in a different world.
Board games can also be a great way to escape reality for a while and immerse yourself in a different world.
Board games can also be a great way to escape reality for a while and immerse yourself in a different world.
Hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave a comment below if you found any content challenging and share your thoughts with other learners. Subscribe, like, and share this video to support us and stay up to date on new courses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.